Hey, I want you to do something for me. I want you to tell me something good, man. Stop all that complaining, man. Tell me something good. Keep all that negative stuff to yourself. I know that's not what the song is about, but anyway, here we go. F sharp dominant 7. I'm not using the wah wah. Sharp dominant 7. I was just kind of demonstrating it to you before I actually start explaining it. So, I mean, that's just pretty much what it is. So anyway, like the song has like, the bass line does something interesting. It's actually like a Dorian bass line. And the chorus is basically like, you're in A flat major. Okay. That's pretty much how that is working. So let me actually show you what I mean. So there's definitely a mix of major and minor going on. First of all, Dorian mode is like a minor mode technically, but they're using A flat major, so they're kind of teetering back and forth. So there's A flat major. So let's start off with the chorus. To tell me something good. So we're going A flat major, F minor, then we're doing B flat minor, then E flat D sharp 11. Or so if you were to like make it funky or whatever, you can just play the triads. I mean, they're really just playing like bass and like funky, like they're doing more like percussive stuff, but these are the chords that make sense over those. So if you want to find the root to those chords, is basically what I mentioned: A flat, F, B flat, then E flat, if you want to play it on bass. So that's that. So back to A flat major. So here we go right there, right? Now Dorian is, like I said, more like a minor sounding mode, but they're playing like the major the A flat major chords sort of kind of superimposing, going in and out of the key chord progression. But they're using Dorian in the bass line sense. So think, as far as the bass line, that's what they're using. So here is A flat major. Here is A flat Dorian. So that's a Dorian pattern, okay? But when you're putting chords on top of that bass line, and when they land back on this F sharp, they're playing a F sharp dominant seventh, not a major. But when they start off, A flat major, F sharp major, F minor, E flat minor, C sharp minor, B major, B flat minor, or minor seventh, A flat major again, then F sharp dominant seventh. I mean, they're kind of doing like a little funk riff. Then when they walk back up, they're going, what are they doing? B flat minor. Okay. Then they're doing the A flat triad over C. Then C sharp, D diminished seventh, E flat 11, C sharp minor over E, F major, no, F minor, sorry about that, F sharp major, A flat major. Sounds like this. Okay. I think on that walk up, I skipped E flat 11. Maybe I did say it. But those are like the chords, okay? Now with the little riffs, I'm only tell you like maybe 2, maybe 3. Again, A flat major is what we're referencing, but they're playing minor riffs on top of that major. Now let me explain something real quick. We're about 8 minutes in. So imagine that this A flat major is a dominant seventh. So we're going to go from that to this. And this right here, I'm going to play the octave of that. Now, if I play this chord and I lift my middle finger, it's instantly a minor seventh chord, which means that I can play like a minor pentatonic over that and it will work. Okay. At the same time, if I wanted to make this like a full minor kind of scale, or when I'm thinking about lines that I could play over this minor scale, all types of minor scales would actually work over that. You don't have to stick to one minor type scale. Some of y'all are like, what do you mean minor type? Well, the Dorian mode is a minor sounding scale, and it's actually A flat Dorian is actually the 2 of F sharp major. Okay, so just having that in mind, I'm not about to go over that, but having that in mind, the riffs that they played are like these Dorian minor type riffs. Okay, so here's like an A flat Dorian, but if I were to keep this going, okay, But if I were to like break this down into a minor pentatonic, it works inside of that. But this is the full scale. I'm gonna play that. See? Now this riff right here, it works right in that. That works within that Dorian style scale, okay, shape-wise. And basically the way you play that is, remember in the last couple of videos, I've been talking about like double stops and kind of hammering on like in whole step intervals. So let's go to the 4th fret. Keep the 4th fret and the 6th fret in mind on the G and B string. And those notes are right there. They're right inside there, okay? So the riff is going to start from that 6th fret on the G and B string, and you're going to just play that, but you're going to slide and snap back to that fret, to that 6th fret. And then you're going to quickly go to the 4th fret with your index finger and land right back. You're going to hammer right back on. So you're going to kind of pull off and hammer back on. So you're going to 6th fret, slide this way, slide back, pull off to the 4th, hammer back onto the 6th. That's how you play it. Y'all are like, you're saying too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like a triplet feel. Da-ga-da-dum. The next one is over here. Oh, let me go back. Let's let it go back around. This right here. Now it's funny because this one is not even, it's not in the same like Dorian position necessarily. Up here it's not as much of a minor sound. It's actually in the major, the A flat major. So that particular double stop is in the major shape positions. So there's A flat major. Here's A flat major, the scale. And remember when I said the chorus is in the major key, the A flat major key, even though they played that first riff over the major key. So, but that second riff, the second riff is so I'm going to say this as clearly as I can. Basically, what you're doing, what you're going to play is you're going to focus on, this is like a minor triad. What you're going to focus on is your G, B, and E string. On the G string is basically the 8th fret and the 9th fret on the B and E string. And slide a whole step and come back. If you got a whammy, you can bend it a little bit. That's it. So when it's that's how that goes. So that really explains it. And as far as some of the other riffs over this minor pentatonic that fits in the Dorian scale, So, not the right one. So just think minor pentatonic. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you're making that work. And remember this, it repeats up here. So you can play it up here. Okay, so this 7th fret, you got to bend it a whole step. Okay, so those are the riffs. And here's one famous one when he's like, so just imagine that I have a wah-wah pedal while I'm playing it. I wanted it to be more clear as I'm explaining it, because if I have the wah-wah pedal on, which I have it right here, and I don't have a talk box, so this is the best that I could do, but I got it right here. See that? So I just, wanted the notes to be very clear. All right. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I'm sure that works. That's pretty much how you play the song. All right. So tell me something good. That's how you play the song, man. So y'all can let me know if you have questions about it. And in the comments, you can pretty much let me know. I'll do some clips with this, and you can let me know if it's helpful at all. So hope that was helpful. Let me know if you need more help. All right. Oh yeah, join the Guitar Players Club. All right. Subscribe if you want to. Like, share, and yeah. Peace out.